Hey guys, what is up? It is Dangeles, and welcome back to episode 187 of Constructing Los Angeles. How's everybody doing? We're back on the city today. We're ready to make some progress. Gonna start off with a little bit of an update. So I've been grinding out the Eclipse Towers, as you guys know, and I've made a ton of progress on these things to the point where I would say it's about 90% done. Wow, this is super laggy. It's about 90% finished right now, so I would say within the next 4 or 5 days, maybe this weekend, I will be able to do kind of like a final tour video of the finished product of the first Eclipse Tower. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break before starting the interior of the second Eclipse Tower. Obviously, I already have it all planned out on this one, so basically it's just a copy and paste job. But I'm still going to need a little bit of time to kind of, relax after, grinding this thing out. So I'm definitely going to have a tour video of this finished product in a few days, guys, so look forward to that. But we're not going to be working on it today since I think we are done working on the Eclipse Towers on CLD. Today I'm going to be coming over here and working on this building, guys. And this building's had a couple of different identities throughout the history of Los Angeles. It started off as a idea for a museum. I like the way the building looks, so I thought it might be cool like for a museum. But the more I kind of thought about the layout of the city and what I needed, I decided to turn this into a subway building. So as you can see on this sign right here, it says subway. So we're going to go ahead and break that. And inside here, I've already made a little bit of progress on it. So let me go ahead and splash myself so you guys can see. This is obviously going to be the little train line, I guess, or whatever, the railroad for the subway. And I'm going to work on that today as well as just kind of get this area kind of figured out. So basically, if you go up through here, there's also a second level. So this second level will most likely be dedicated to possible food stands, maybe also ticket kiosks where you can buy your tickets for the subway. Waiting areas, things like that, and also like the big boards that you can see when your train is leaving and things like that. Obviously, there's only one train line because I don't have unlimited space in the city to build like 50 train lines because things like this are not proportionate to real life at all. So I have one train line, and my goal is to eventually connect this thing over to the train line that takes you up to the stadium. So basically, I'm going to have like the tracks here, and I'm going to have a tunnel that runs underneath of the city going that way, kind of wrapping all the way around the Eclipse Towers and then back towards the stadium, if you can kind of get my picture. I'll actually do a little bit of a fly around to show you guys. So just picture the train going under the ground here, straight out of this building towards the north, and then kind of like curving like this, going underneath of these houses maybe, underneath of the Eclipse Tower, and then turning back to the left, heading probably over this direction, over to this thing right here. So this is where it'll open up just down in this hole. So I can open up that kind of, I guess, fake tunnel there, and that'll actually connect. So that's going to be a project to work on pretty soon. That's my idea for that. So it's basically a way to connect the train, this kind of random train that doesn't connect anything. It's just a way to connect it back to the city, right? It's not going to be a super crazy, Penn. So we're not talking about Penn Station here, you know what I mean? So it's not going to be like an insane amount of train tracks, an insane amount of different places you can go. It's just a simple train that will take you from, I guess, the main part of the city next to the plaza all the way over to the stadium by train. So obviously, because, normal citizens of Los Angeles, there aren't any, but eventually there might be, they don't have the ability to fly like me. So let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. There's a couple things I need to do. Thing number one is I actually have to go ahead and grab some stone slabs here. And I need to go ahead and place a lining right next to the golden blocks. And these golden blocks are, that yellow line that you always see at the subway that tells you, if you are standing on the other side of this yellow line, you're probably going to get hit by a train. So you should probably stand back just for safety reasons. It's always scary when, you see something like that happen. You don't want anybody falling in the train tracks. That would be really bad. It's happened before, they can't stop everything, but, that's why we have the yellow lines here for safety. Okay, so we got to move this cactus, and obviously you kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of the under area of Los Angeles, how ravaged it is, because, it's pretty much just like a desolate wasteland, like something got nuked under here, and they decided to build a city over it, pretty much. And it's funny because we actually have a desert well right here, which is kind of interesting. Oh, the things that you'll find in the underneath part of Los Angeles. But, guys, we have a question of the day to get to in a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of get some preliminary work on this started before we get to that. And thank you very much for tuning into another episode of CLD, guys. I appreciate it very much. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. It would be a lot easier if I just kind of ran across and across, you know what I mean? But, yeah, again, I've been grinding out the Eclipse Towers. That's been the only thing I've been working on. Guys, my mentality, going all the way back to Danville, It's just to do one thing at a time. So, you know, I don't want to... That helped me finish the stadium. It's helped me finish the first Eclipse Tower. And to be honest, I guess relatively speaking, the Eclipse Tower interior didn't take super long to build. I know it's kind of crazy to say that, but it really didn't. So it gives me a little bit of confidence that I might be able to furnish like most of the buildings in this city before it's all said and done. So that's always good. And the next episode, or in the future episodes, probably not next episode, I'm not sure yet, because you never know what I'm going to do next episode. That's the beauty of this series. I want to work on the nether bank in the city. I want to actually do the interior for that, because that's been one of the buildings that's been sitting here. I guess you can call that one of the original 6, because we have kind of like 6 buildings. I'll show you guys the original 6 in case you're wondering. For those of you new fans or people that haven't been around since the very beginning of the series. So the original 6 for skyscrapers here in Los Angeles are the Sandstone Tower right here. We have that one, which is the first one, which you guys I'm sure know that by now. We have the really crappy Tinsel Tower, which needs an upgrade. And then we have this one right here, the brown building. We have the Nether Bank. And then we have this one right around the corner. Actually, that might not be the most original one. I don't know. Did I build... Should we just call it an original 5 then? Because honestly, I don't remember if I built that one, or the McDonald's building, or this one. I can't remember the order on that one, but we'll call it an original 5 then. How about that? So we have the brown building, the Nether Bank, the Eclipse Tower, or the Tinsel Tower. We have the first one, and then the Sandstone building. And then I don't really count the parking garage as a skyscraper because it's not a skyscraper. So we'll call it the original 5 because I don't really remember when I built that one or the other one. So the original 5 skyscrapers, the Nether Bank is one of those, and I'm going to furnish that one pretty soon. I have some cool ideas for it that I want to put into play because I'm thinking about doing some sort of like little skits. I might try to do like a heist skit for Los Angeles, like a little like fun video. Like we'll start off in like one of the planning rooms in the Eclipse Tower. And you know we'll kind of like play out like act out like a heist from GTA. I think that would be pretty cool. Do a bunch of setup missions and things like that. Just as like a little skit. I can get like Tyler and Jack to help me out with that. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that was an idea that I had, and I thought that would be pretty interesting. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows if that'll even happen? But I think it's definitely a cool idea. But anyway, getting back on track here. What do I need in my? I gotta get rid of these cactuses here since they are just clogging my inventory space. I apologize for the lag on the world, guys. You know, guys, it's Xbox 360, Minecraft, and it's on it. This is a world that has a lot of stuff on it, so it's gonna lag a little bit. It's been getting pretty bad lately, actually, like worse than it's been in the past. So it's a little concerning, but you know, hopefully it'll kind of sort itself out. Because it does take a long time to open the inventory. As you can see, I pressed X like 5 seconds ago, and it takes at least like 4 or 5 seconds to open the inventory, which is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Just gotta deal with it. Alright, so something like that. That looked pretty good. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these tunnels yet. This is basically just a staircase that I'm adding in right here. How should I do this? Should I do something like this? Probably. Will that work? Or maybe I'll just do slabs. But yeah, I'm just adding like these. Yeah, that'll probably be better. So I'm just adding these little staircases here. Just so you can get down to the train tracks, right? Again, this is a super small, you know, subway building. It's not going to be anything crazy, so... That looks pretty good right there. I'm totally satisfied with that kind of staircase. And then I'm going to put a railing up here, obviously, because we don't want people dolphin diving off of this little ledge. That would be bad. So anyway, guys, I can get to the question of the day now while I'm working on these staircases. So today's question of the day comes from Keanu Scarlett. And his question is, Dan, if servers came out on Xbox, would you open Los Angeles for everyone? This is a pretty interesting question. It kind of just relates to like the whole idea of servers on Xbox and if they're possible. So I'll just go ahead and answer this question. If servers did come out on Xbox, which would be awesome, I wouldn't open Los Angeles for a server because this is a solo build. So I'm basically doing this build by myself. But I would definitely make a server like that. I would do that immediately because I think that would be amazing. Since I used to really like doing the subscriber world, but I stopped doing it because of the lag issues and the fact that you could only have 8 people in the game, or 7 people technically if you don't count yourself. So that was always frustrating. So, and it just didn't account for like, you know, every single person that I have. So if I had like a server on Xbox, you know, everybody could join it and build, and I think it'd be like honestly one of the cooler servers out there. So on Xbox at least. I mean, obviously it'd be a preliminary thing. So, but I think that would be really cool. But I am kind of going off of this idea. I am considering starting up a server on PC. I know not all you guys play on PC. Like I'm a minority of you is what I'm trying to say. play on PC. But there are some of you, and I think that would just be cool because it is a feature that is available, and I think it would be fun to start a creative server on PC in the future. So I'm probably going to look into that at some point this summer because I've been thinking about that for a long time, and I think that would be something that would be really fun to do. So I'll try that. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if servers came out on Xbox, I'd definitely start one. It wouldn't be for Los Angeles though, because this is a solo build. But I would definitely start one, and we would just, I guess we could just start a whole new city, and we could call it like Dan Francisco with subs or something like that, and that would be pretty cool. So thanks very much for that question, Keanu Scarlet, and you guys can leave your questions in the comment section or send them to me on Twitter. I'll scroll through those and find one for next episode. Yeah, guys, so I'm just going to kind of run through here, and one thing I did want to talk about real quick is CLD 200 is approaching. I know we're still 13 episodes away, but honestly, that goes by super fast, so still trying to figure out what I want to do for CLD 200. My original plan, to be honest, was to have CLD on Xbox done and put it up for download for 200. Yeah, probably not going to happen, so I'm going to have to think of something else to do. So if you guys have any ideas of what I could do for CLD 200, I might do a long live stream again like I did for CLD 100. I think that was pretty fun. I might do that, or I might do like a long question and answer video or something special. Maybe like a extensive tour of the city, like touring everything or something like that. So we'll figure it out, but we're going to have to figure out what we got to do for CLD 200 because my original plan has kind of not really happened because, you know, didn't really finish the city in time. I didn't expect to finish it, but I was like, all right, I'll just give it a chance. But I still have a lot more things to do here in the city, so we still have a ways to go, but that's all right. We have, my goal is still to finish this thing by the time the fall semester starts, which is in September. So that is still my goal. I'm keeping to that goal. I have plenty of time this summer to work on the city. So again, September of this year is my goal to have this thing done on Xbox 360 and move on to the Xbox One version of this world, which will be bigger and better. So guys, that's the plan. That's the plan right now for Dan. And right now I'm just kind of focusing on building. Pretty excited to have the Eclipse Tower finished because I think it turned out really good. I think it turned out the best I could make it. Why is there a random block of, it's like, I swear you find the weirdest stuff in this world. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited with the way the Eclipse Tower is finished up. I like the kind of the personal touch that I added on it to kind of go off of what it was in GTA 5. So pretty happy about that, and pretty excited to make kind of like a tour video for that, and then eventually we'll have both of those towers finished. But anyway, getting back on track to what I'm doing here. Basically, what I'm doing is just kind of clearing out this space so I can add the I guess the slabs, and I'm gonna add the railroad if I can. Hopefully, I'll have time for this. Again, this is the kind of build that might take a little bit more time than I originally anticipated. Plus, the lag is not helping me right now, so kind of like struggling a little bit with this lag. It's very choppy, but it is what it is. Xbox 360 Minecraft. It is what it is. All right. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people complaining about Xbox One right now because there's been a lot of glitches, a lot of crashing glitches on Xbox One. And I've experienced a lot of them too, and I guess hopefully we can just. All we can do is just hope for an update soon that will change all this stuff. I know that we're going to get a new update, like a major update very soon with some new things. So that's going to be exciting. We're going to have, what are the things that we're going to have? We're going to add new doors, the new woods. So we'll have like dark oak wood and acacia wood, things like that. So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that for sure. You know, new blocks, you know, I look forward to every update, to be honest. I mean, new blocks, old blocks, doesn't matter to me. I'm excited for pretty much anything that comes out. Anything that I can use that's different is happy for me. I would say probably my favorite update, though, was I remember back when the Quartz update came out. I think that was a long time ago, actually. That was like over a year ago. That was well over a year ago. That was probably my favorite update because that really changed the game for Xbox because, you know, Quartz is one of the more used blocks in creative mode. So, and really even in survival as well once you start to get your world kind of put together and set up. So Quartz was huge. That was a great update. And I wonder if any of you guys have been here since the creative update came out. So when creative mode came out for Minecraft on Xbox 360, I remember that was a really awesome update because I was building a world at the time when creative mode came out. This was well before my YouTube channel started. I was building on my friend's world a lot because we kind of had like a little town in survival that we were building, and that was pretty fun. But once creative came out, we kind of transitioned to a creative world. And that was awesome, just kind of having the ability to fly and things like that. So that was good times, good memories. And Tyler and I were talking about this actually on yesterday's episode of Survival Island. How cool would it be to go back and play like the old Minecraft for a little while? Like not forever, because obviously it's like the features on it kind of suck compared to now. But just to go back for like maybe a day and go back and play the old versions of Minecraft, like when it first came out on Xbox, that would be really fun. I would have a blast doing that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would as well. So what I'm going to do right now is place some stairs. I'm just going to put the railroad in right now. And then hopefully I added some space. I kind of like pushed this wall out a little bit to add some more space for the train. And I might even build the train in here, even though there also is one at the stadium. Just to kind of like maybe some sort of time-lapse thing, or I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Minecraft is one of those games. A lot of the things that like, you know, whenever I'm trying to like decide like what are my favorite games I've ever played, it's always about nostalgia for me. Like when I think back on it and think about how much fun I had on the game. And Minecraft is definitely one of those games where, you know, I just think about, you know, and it's weird because Minecraft's a game I still have fun on, so it's kind of like weird to think about the old times on it. But I just miss the old game when it was just only survival and you couldn't sprint. It was so simple, but yet it was so fun. And it was just fun being a noob on a game, you know what I mean? When you just don't know what you're doing and you're trying to learn how to play. Like that's always when the games are the most fun. So anyway, before I stop rambling about, you know, old timer Dan talking about things that happened in 2012. When did creative mode even come out in Minecraft on 360? I think it came out in 2012. Yeah, like late 2012. I think like October. That was good times, guys. That was real good times. But put in this gravel right now, and then I'm going to add our railroads. Apologize for the lag on the inventory. Should probably save the game, to be honest, because I'm probably going to freeze this console here in a second. It happened to me last night. I built like 50 rooms in the Eclipse Tower, and then my Xbox froze, and I had to come back on and do it all again. So it was pretty frustrating, but I got it done, guys. All right, so we're putting in these railroads right here, which is pretty good. So there we go. That looks nice. And we have some more water here that we need to fill in, which kind of sucks. So let me just go ahead and get this filled in real quick. Actually, probably the best way to do this would be to use the stone slabs first. All right, so here we go. And I think we're gonna get most of the features from 1.7 of Xbox or PC Minecraft had. So PC Minecraft's 1.7 update is what we're gonna be getting for Xbox pretty soon, and also for PlayStation as well, because I know a lot of you guys play PlayStation, which is cool. It's funny because I think PlayStation used to be not like as much people play it as Xbox Minecraft, but it seems like it's pretty even now, just judging on like, you know, screenshots I get on Twitter of people sending me their builds and things like that. It's usually like a mix between PlayStation and Minecraft, so it's pretty cool that like both the consoles play this game now, because it used to be only Minecraft and then it came out for PlayStation. That's pretty cool. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We're gonna get 1.7, so PC's on 1.9 now, which is, so basically there are 2 updates ahead of us, which is basically how you can look at it. What the hell? What the heck is that? Uh-oh. Is this some sort of Los Angeles secret right here that I shouldn't be showing? No, I think we're alright. Whew. Getting scared for a second, guys. I thought I accidentally dropped down to something that you guys aren't supposed to be seeing just yet. But no, I have no idea, honestly. You'll never know what you're going to find underneath the Los Angeles. That's like one of the mottos of this world. You never know what you're going to find. Like, I swear, I've never seen that before in my life. Well, I probably have, but I just don't remember. All right, let's continue to break these blocks here. Getting back on topic, but it's pretty interesting that they're adding dual wielding. I think I saw that somewhere, that they're going to add dual wielding to 1.9 on Minecraft. I'm not sure what I think about that. I think it would be cool if you had like 2 swords in your hand. That would be pretty sweet. But I guess you do have 2 hands, and Minecraft's only ever been a game where you use 1 hand, so I think it's going to be an interesting idea. And I don't really play PC Minecraft a whole lot, to be honest, but when I do play it, I enjoy playing it, so I'll be interested to see how that works out. And I want to play PC Minecraft more, especially because Tyler's getting his PC finally, so we're going to be able to play that a little bit. I'm not sure how much I'll record any of it, because I'm really more of an Xbox Minecraft player. But just for fun to play with Tyler will be pretty cool. We'll do some like maybe some survival games or some other things. There's some creative games and a couple other mini things that we might have fun with. So we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they add in the 1.9 PC update, because you always have to keep track of those things, because you know eventually it's gonna be on Xbox. And I wonder, I don't remember exactly when 1.7 came out on PC. It was probably like 2 years ago, I'd say. Yeah, something like that. So Xbox Minecraft's about 2 years behind PC, which, you know, you can say whatever you want about that. When it first came out, it was like 4 years behind. So I think, honestly, I think they're catching up, to be honest. But you never know. You never know. I'm just excited for a new update finally, because it's been a while. We're due. We're definitely due for a new update. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to have this. So this is looking pretty good. I got to find a way to have a staircase that goes up to the next level. I actually might do it right here. That might be an interesting spot. Nah, but probably not. I don't know. I got to figure out a way to, again, connect to. There's an upper level up here that I can't forget about, right? So there's going to be have to find a way to connect something up there. So I'll probably just like knock out one of these windows here on the edge, or maybe not knock it out and then just add a staircase to it. So that shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, let's finish this. We're almost done with this anyway, guys. So let's go ahead and knock it out and be done with it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this right here and right here. And then we got to get our gravel and our cobblestone stuff. And then we're going to be good, guys. Okay, so here we go. Going to place this down. And, yeah, this is going to kind of run through. I'm not going to work on the tunnel right now. I might work on that again next episode. We'll see. Again, like I said, the beauty of Los Angeles. You guys never know. You never know what you're going to get when you click onto the video, unless you read the title before you start. But I'm sure not everybody does that, so I guess some people, they don't know what they're going to get. But honestly, I'm like curious to see, like, why are there like random blocks that would never spawn there? Like, this is weird. Like, I'm finding like leaf blocks and spruce wood. I can't explain it, guys. I don't know. I wish I could go back in time and remember what I placed there. But I can't. Well, actually, I could just go back and watch the old CLD episodes. You never know what used to be here. There's a lot of stuff in this world that maybe some of you new fans don't even know about. So that has just been ripped down. You know, obviously there used to be a jungle biome where the stadium was, which is pretty crazy to even think about that, because I flattened out like a hilly. It wasn't just like a flat jungle biome. It was a hilly jungle biome that got completely flattened out for that stadium. So this seed, if you honestly, you would not be able to recognize this seed. I probably wouldn't even be able to recognize it from its original form to now. So it's crazy. But anyway, we're getting these last rails put in here. And we have our train track looking pretty good. So there you go, guys. That's where the train's going to kind of run through. I'm going to need to add some more stuff up here and find a way to connect this. So probably do something like this. Let's see here. We can do this right now. That's fine. Okay, so let's get some quartz out, and I could just break this here. I gotta fill in all these weird spots that aren't filled in. I gotta add those real quick. Okay, so light gray wool. I haven't even really worked in the second level here, so I probably have to do something like this. You know, fill in these random spaces here, so these walls aren't just kind of like built from the outside in. You know what I mean? Because you always have to make things work on the inside and the outside. That's what makes a build complete. Everybody knows that. Okay, so something like this, right? That should work, I think. That gives us enough space to walk through here to get down to the subway level. And it also gives us enough. Actually, we should probably make this 2 then. That way it's not like super crazy. So something like that. And then we can honestly even do a wall here like this going across. And then we could probably get rid of that window since it's not really necessary. So like that. That works. We'll do something like that, guys. And actually, I'll probably go like that, and then I'll take this and put this up through here. But yeah, those lower windows will probably, I'll either get rid of them, or I actually don't even know what I'm going to do with them just yet. But guys, that's where I'm going to conclude today's video. Actually, I'm just going to do this right here. Then I'm going to conclude. Thanks for watching, everybody. It has been your friendly neighborhood Dangeles. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Again, Eclipse Towers are winding down. This is starting to look pretty nice as well, so making some good progress here in Los Angeles. I'll have an Eclipse Towers video out for you guys for a final tour of it in a few days, probably over this weekend. So guys, thanks for watching. It has been your friendly neighborhood Dangeles. I've already said that twice. I tend to ramble at the end of the videos. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Leave your question of the day submissions in the comment section or on Twitter. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.